Put you ready? There. It should still be on there.
I am ready.
Good
luck. Good luck.
I gotta go back. I won't be watching it, but I might come on there. Viewer.
Easy. Oh yeah, LA. Good run. Did you get 7? 6? So far 6. That's a good start. I don't know that.
Good luck, sir.
Stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me.
All right.
Good luck, sir. If I haven't already said it.
You too, brother. Nice. I think we but that's all right.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Miami Marlins. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. About to get started here. And today's starter, Bob Gibson. What do you have on him?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
So up now for Chicago, Jackie Robinson.
The second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
You score a first down on a 24, something in the run.
Outside low, and the home opener is underway. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him swinging. Biz Mackey at the plate now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. That's ripped. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Good hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Nick Kurtz at the plate now. That's ball 1. Mackey off of first with 2 away. Check swing, called strike. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here in Miami, and towing the slab in this one, Hal Newhouser.
It's always
Hell
interesting
no.
to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
No need to pause.
All right.
Acuna Jr.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Oh, shit. I could have had 3 if I kept going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. And now here is Hannes Wagner. Yeah, that's fouled off. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Newhouser checks the runner. Acuna dives back in. And that's the second disengagement now. Here's the 0-2. He's trying for third. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
It's in and out of his glove. Headed for the plate. There's one. Gets off a throw. Safe. And they take the lead. And now for the Marlins, Oscar Charleston. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Justice sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Makes the catch, and that will end the inning. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's a big power threat. Chipper Jones.
Thank you, sir. Put a little more button. Yeah, I have this habit of putting just a little bit in there. 2, 3. That's dope. Here comes that really loud sexy. I've been shaving my balls with it. Works really good. Doesn't work with a shit on top, but man, it works nice on your balls. My wife's out there listening.
Oh, wow.
Probably nuts.
She ain't the only one, man.
A damn little pup. He's waking her up.
Walks says, "Oh yeah,
Well,
I guarantee."
She's actually laughing
Every time
about it.
Carrie walks by, I'm probably saying something weird.
Yeah. That means she was out there, so I figured out, go with it, see if I get a response. That poor little honey keeps getting woke up by her little princess.
that's why. Who's more important, princess or the queen?
That's what Daisy can't figure out.
Daisy loses.
That'd be funny. Our wives record our one-sided conversations and all get together and try to put the conversations together.
Get. Oh, did you get first down? Nope. Nah, you did not. Really?
Tell Alice I said hi.
It's close. It was close.
Alice said hi. And she said, do whatever I say because I am the coolest she's ever known. I'm just kidding.
Now we know that. That was
Are you ready, Josh? Let me know.
Ready?
That was nice.
Alice wants to watch it.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. This one in the air. Wagner hauls it in for the out. One down. Here's Byron Buxton. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Swings through that one for strike one.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. David Justice, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
0-2 is the count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Lou Brock digs in now. To the right side, and that squirts through. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Back-to-back singles. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
At the plate, Hal Newhouser bunts it in the air. He's got it, and that's the third out.
Blew your chance, man. Blew your chance.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Speak for yourself, man.
And there's a foul ball. Tap foul at the plate.
I was drunk as shit, so I got the reputation of an hour man.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The other way. Kurtz takes it to the bag and quickly one away in the second. Bob Gibson getting ready to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And at the plate for Miami, Matt McClain. Going one.
0-1.
Thank you, cracked my bat.
Throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And now Jackie Robinson. Gibson back to work. That one fouled off.
Ooh, nice try, but no cigar.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Oh,
Base
nice.
hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all
Sometimes
over
better be
that
lucky
one.
than
Got
be
the top
good,
of the
man.
ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. Back to first, and he's safe.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Fought off foul.
Two balls, one strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Robinson rounds second, heads for third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Mackey in the box now. Takes strike one. Gets him to chase after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Here goes the runner. Pitch outside. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. That one to first. A sliding stop. Gathers and throws.
Oh, nice.
And he's safe. We're tied at one. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Nick Kurtz.
I almost got you, though, man. I almost got you. Hard as we are.
Clement should have this one. And that is a big first out.
I was like, yeah, go, man. Go, buddy, please.
Chipper Jones will hit next. He popped out his first time.
I was really hoping that ball would drop faster, you know what I mean?
And that one fouled off. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The next offering misses. And a count 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good. I hope you do.
So 2 down now, and here is Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
What? Oh.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Right.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the veteran outfielder, Tim Raines.
didn't get rid of my first one.
Swing and a ground ball. De La Cruz sends it to first.
Oh.
1 up, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Crow Armstrong, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Set it up. Who I need the most. There's a couple spots for like 70s or 80s maybe.
1 down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
It, though.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Doubled his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Okay, cool. What spot?
Back here at Lone Depot Park, on to the 4th. So up now for Chicago, David Justice. That smash towards center. Crow Armstrong makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground. And foul ball. Out towards right center field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Go ahead run on base. Newhouser, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Lifted in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there are 2 outs. Jackie Robinson, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful.
The guys I tried to sign?
Way out front for strike 2.
I didn't go for any quarterback.
In the air, right field. And that drops foul. Brock, the runner at first with 2 gone. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here in Miami, here's some real power at the plate. Honus Wagner.
Ah, right to you.
Buxton hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Oscar Charleston flied to right his first time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. You can kiss it goodbye.
Oscar
Into the
Charleston
second deck it
another
goes.
home run.
And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
A good hitter
I
gets
believe
pitch
I have one
recognition
going.
early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not
Yeah, I
get
have
over
one going.
anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now, Gabriel Moreno late on that fastball.
Wrong share screen. Wrong share screen. Oh, good snag, man.
Chipper fires to first. Out number 2. Ernie Clement, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Wow. 0-1. That's not even close to the zone.
No.
Foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Buxton ranges back.
Though. Major.
Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. So up now for Chicago, Elly De La Cruz.
So here's a fun note on Elly. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Biz Mackey, the next Cub to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Foul ball there. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And now the count is even.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And up next for Chicago, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. And he swings over the top there.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Two down, nobody on. Line to left. Gets down, base hit.
Nice.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Bob Gibson. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses, it's a strikeout.
Ah, damn, I meant to switch him out. Son of a gun.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to kick into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now at the plate, Tim Raines.
Ball 1, no strike.
And it throws off line, safe at third. It's a squeeze. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
0-1.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. On and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the center fielder.
Pretty quick.
I need a pause if you don't mind. I'm going to
go ahead.
You're pausing now?
No, pause is unnecessary. Nope, nope.
That's what you're doing here. Hey,
All in favor of Canada, Bobby, say aye. Aye. Flag on the play.
What you're doing.
I mean, flag on the play.
Talking to the player up here. What the hell's going on?
How does he drop that? Fuck off, he drops. I agree. How the fuck? Look, you hit, it was on your hands. So I already had it. I had it. I ran like 3 meters, then got hit. And he was like, I don't know. Right? I agree. 100%. Not much you can do about it. It's the game.
It is exactly. So it's like, I'm like, okay.
But you'll catch that one.
But you cut right. He caught that one. That's why when I play these games, I'm just like, all right, it's not reality.
100%.
Hey, Ellis.
Come suck it.
Come suck it. Get these nuts.
She might be here Gunman at this point. Okay, I'm sorry. That was wrong. I would. Come on, that was funny.
Ready?
Not quite.
Cool.
Not quite.
Almost. No, I'm not quite ready.
Okay. Move it up.
Yes, we are. I am ready.
Not enough legs. I tried. It was the end of the second
You ready, Bobby?
I didn't hit it full power either. I just tried to get the line. I didn't want to overhit.
Bobby, you ready?
Yeah. Rugby players around you would be very disappointed.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, we kick with a bit of a different football than you, though.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Rob Nen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Hit on the ground to short. Wagner with the throw to first. That takes care of Buxton. And next for the Cubs, David Justice. Nen, in his 11th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Next to hit, Lou Brock. He's 2 for 2. Now a fly ball to right center. 2 away. And now Hal Newhouser. On the ground right side. Boots it. Still manages a throw. They get the force. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
I didn't realize I already had 2 outs.
Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Hey, hold on.
Newhouser back to work. There's a strike.
Yeah, take a look at it. Oh, it's too late for that, right?
Oh, open man.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Babe Ruth.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
He's wide open.
That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
How the hell was that not out?
Those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
I need that. Can you give me another pause, man?
Yeah.
Fred back.
Did you hear me, Cops?
Nah.
I said, well, opposite field, there are some trajectory problems.
That, man, that was hit hard, dude. I mean, perfect too.
Yeah, it's physics.
Nice. Nice play, Alex.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Okay. I was expecting a try, but I was expecting it to the side.
They record spin rate in baseball now because it's that important. You know.
Yeah.
It's important in you when you're spinning your ball too, but anyway.
Well, yeah. I mean, even on the pool.
You got smashed. You ain't got nowhere.
Ouch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would have hurt.
That actually did hurt. I felt it. And all right. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and shut up now.
Sorry, man. I forgot my bowl of soup. I'm eating it real quick. Yeah.
What you eat? Yeah, soup.
It's a cheese, broccoli, and potato soup. It's awesome.
Nice.
I like broccoli, eh? Probably my favorite vegetable. I love it.
I only love it in a soup, bro. I can't eat it like steamed and.
I can eat it steamed, roasted, raw, dipped in ranch.
Put some cheese on it. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't eat it just straight. Personally.
Well, yeah, right.
There's only a couple of. I hate peas.
Oh, I love peas, man.
The same.
Oh, the fucking smell. And, you know, fed it to us every other fucking day in school.
Yeah.
It's like, fucking peas again? Is it the peas or the
But then,
shitty ass
But
fruit fucking?
doesn't that mean that you know what bad peas are? Like, fucking again, really? Fuck this. I'm going on strike. Fuck you.
That's why Friday was the best. It was pizza day, man.
Yeah.
I remember pizza day, dude.
Man, I guess I just went to schools with good lunches, man. I hear people talk about horror stories with horrible lunch like that, man. The places I went had great lunches, dude.
We had what was something called a Crispito. Now that was a good night. That was a good day.
I went to a school in Colorado. They had a Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and McDonald's in the cafeteria, man. I mean,
Jesus. Well, yeah. I mean, at my high school,
Had to get rid of that.
yeah, you did. Students.
That was good. Dan, you guys are right. I don't like peas either.
Yeah.
It's right.
I don't like pennies.
I don't like penis. I don't like pennies.
How about cauliflower? You guys like cauliflower?
oh yeah.
This almost sounds like another. This sounds like another Eminem song right there.
There's not many veggies I don't like, dude. I like most veggies.
Yeah, I've heard some.
How do you really count again? Straight up.
Are you ready?
Ready? Yes, sir.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now a chance for Hannes Wagner. Fouled off. He was late.
No soup for you.
Man at second.
Oh,
And a foul ball.
good pitch. Bottom just fell out of that, man.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Oh no!
And he's in safely at third with one out. And up next for Miami, Oscar Charleston. He's already homered here in this one.
Can't believe Babe Ruth has done that.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally
you're on
understand going with the
box
intentional
like a
walk
chicken,
in
man.
that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. No throw, safe at second.
Because
Ruth,
that
the
would be
runner at
stupid.
third. Charleston over at second with one down. That's in
nice.
there.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Oh,
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field
my
gap
bat?
in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Up the middle, De La Cruz tosses the first. There for the out. Runner scores for
I didn't
third.
even send him. He went on his
Ernie
own.
Clement, the next up for the Marlins.
All right, this is a spot where you've just got to nibble, work the edges with this hitter. If he wants to chase and go outside his zone, so be it. But if you walk him, you got the pitcher to deal with next. You'd rather have that matchup.
Ooh, your
Throw to
second
second,
base was way out
safe.
there, man.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. So work the throw, save. Mackey's throw came too late. Runner at third, 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2.
Oh,
Swing
nice.
and a miss. That one in the dirt. Mackey gathers, goes to first.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Uh-oh. He's hoping to go with finishing, but that was
Why?
good.
Why? What happened
He
here?
beats it out and keeps the inning alive.
Oh, okay.
2
Well,
outs,
I see
runner
what
at
happened now.
first.
Oh, well.
Rob Nen digs in now. Swing and a miss
Yeah.
at 100.
Oh, no, it's only
miles
6.
an
I
hour.
need to keep him in.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the
runner on the move. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And now a man into scoring position.
Not looking good.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Jackie Robinson. Hit in the air, center field. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz.
almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
There's the strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The Cubbies down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And here is Biz Mackey. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Here's a high chopper. Wagner fires over to first. And Mackey is set down at first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Miami, here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
Ahead unless I hit it too.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and
Gotta take this guy out now.
Keep it pause for a second. Yeah.
You got it. Let me put this out. See if I got weed in there. No.
Oh, I caught that off that. That danced off 3 different fucking people. That really shouldn't. That danced off you, then me, then your other player, then back to me.
Everybody got to be on.
But that was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tomorrow night, probably, yeah.
Ready when you are, Bobby.
Hang on one sec.
Nope. It's time to go, man.
Fuck. Nice tackle. 30 minutes. Go to that quick play. Could use a timeout. Change my thing. There we go.
All right, ready?
Yep.
preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And that is out of play.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice play.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So a man at first. Now here is Tim Raines. On the ground, right side. Finds its way through, base hit. And now two aboard.
Oh, no, you got me. Son of a bitch. Nice throw. Good. Good for you.
And at the plate for Miami, Pete Crow Armstrong. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. One out, and the runner at second. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2.
Why are you jumping and sliding back? There's nobody even there on the base.
Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. That's inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Babe Ruth, the next up for the Marlins. A double and a run scored his first time up. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Dag nabbit.
The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And we're back for the top of the 8th, and the batter now, Nick Kurtz.
If you're a guy that can...
I wouldn't stress about that, man. I'll still mind it, man. I don't mind starting with a different...
only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Oh, I think I switched my picture out too. My bad. Hold on 1 second.
She's all good. Oh, yeah.
One's the count.
New pitcher on here, Mark Davis.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that's outside.
Oh.
And that is ball 1. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On to Oscar. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Chipper Jones. 0 for 3 in this one. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Nice.
Swing and a base hit.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
A little bit low. And 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
And now the right fielder, David Justice. And it's fouled away. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Misses inside. And that's ball 1.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Swings and misses. Third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Honus Wagner.
Hey, what's that? You chasing us, Buff? Where we are?
Hey, do the pause, Cautious?
Nah.
Hey, Buff, you chasing me and Alex?
Now pitching for Chicago. Number 55. James Fryer.
No, did you chasing me and Alex over on our game? Thought you said something.
Ah, dang it.
Justice hustling after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Oscar Charleston, the next up for the Marlins.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's already homered in this game. On the ground, right side. And they get Charleston for the out. Gabriel Moreno, the next up for the Marlins. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Ball in.
It gets down a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Now it's going to be Ernie Clement. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
Let that go.
Moreno off of first with 2 away.
Oh.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball still 0-2.
Oh! Yo, how's your ass, dude?
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Have it. Need a pause? I can't pause
Nah.
right now.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate.
Oh,
Now that's
nice.
strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break.
Throws me up.
Yes, sir. I was hoping you weren't looking for that there.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's the left fielder, Lou Brock. And first offering is fouled off. Ohtani, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. In the air, left side. And there's 1 down.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the 2 roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike 1 right away when he comes in.
0-1.
In the air, right side of the infield. He's there. He's got it. 2 away down. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. Right through there for a strike. One strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Gibson with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Gentlemen, I believe I am going to bail. Should be talking to y'all tomorrow night.
Alrighty, Bobby.
See you guys tomorrow.
Later.
Okay.
Later.
Bye, Lloyd. What are you doing, Chris?
Well, there's 4 of us now. Y'all want to play that one fun thing on GTA?
I'm trying to get ready for things.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Yo, I just beat Bobby in the bed, y'all. I know I'm doing baseball. I can